Hi! I don't know if it's just a face, but I cringe when I watch my videos and I see the whole welcome to my YouTube channel thing. So, at least for now we're going to skip that. I don't know, probably I will come back to it, and you never know, but for now it's just hi, and we're going to do some Christmas makeup. I try to include as many tips as I can. I also showed you a little trick on how to contour your nose, and this eyeliner was so easy to do, like trust me, it was so easy. Christmas makeup with a lot of tips involved. And let's get into it. Okay, I have foundation and brows on, and I'm going to continue with my eyes before applying concealer or anything else. I'm going to use an eyeshadow shield today, something like this. I'm actually going to cut it in half and just use the same one on both of my eyes. Cutting it in half like this. Sudden outfit change, since you're probably going to hear those sounds a lot in today's video. These are my cuties. They're quite scared right here because I think the bright lights are kind of annoying to them. Okay, I'm going to take them back. Bye. I'm going to stick this to my hand first because the glue is very strong, so it's pretty rough in my eye area, so I'm going to take some of that stickiness off. I'm just going to follow my lower lash line basically and just stick that pointing towards a little bit farther away from the tail of my brow. And I will try to get the other one in the same angle actually. And that's the challenge. But I usually look at the space between the shield and my brow, so the space here must be similar to the space here, so everything is aligned. I'm going to apply a little bit of concealer first. This is my Stay Naked from Urban Decay. I'm just going to blend that in with my sponge. I apply concealer and then I apply an eyeshadow primer. That's because my eyeshadow primer has no color. Then I'm following up with my primer. And I'm tapping that in, making sure not to move the concealer too much. Who's feeling the Christmas vibes? I wouldn't say that I am like excited for Christmas. I'm not really excited for the Christmas day. I feel like it's whatever. But the whole Christmas season, like the whole month of December, is pretty special. I drank mulled wine last night. It was amazing. I'm thinking of having a lot of hot chocolate and mulled wine this entire month. Okay, the base is on. Today I will be using my Nude Beach palette by the Balm. We're going to be using those gold shades here, and I think this one as an eyeliner. I have a confession to make. I have not washed my brushes in ages. I have a lot of brushes and somehow I still managed to find clean ones. I found my Sigma E44, which is clean. And I will be using the shade Bold here, which is this neutral, kind of a brown shade. I'm gonna be taking that one on my brush, dust off the excess, and we'll be applying that on my outer corner. I'm going to start from outer corner, tapping the shade and basically build my way upwards. And then bringing it up towards my crease, but it's just whatever is left on the brush. It's not too much shadow in my crease. And then I'm doing circular motions in my crease here to really diffuse this shadow. I'm gonna be taking some more of that shade. I want to intensify just this outer corner here a little bit and maybe bring the shadow a little bit upwards, so it creates like this triangle here. It looks like a cat eye. So again, I'm starting from outer corner and moving my way upwards. And then bringing whatever is left in my crease. I'm gonna follow up with the gold shade. I think I'm going to use Breathtaking today, even though I really love this Build shade. I feel like it looks amazing on my eye color, but today we're using Breathtaking. It's a little bit darker. And I'm applying it with a flat eyeshadow brush. I'm going to apply that on my lid right here where I didn't apply any shadow. Okay, love that. starting lower from my lash line and then blending it upwards. And then fading it into this outer corner here. Then I'm taking my previous brush and blending this outer corner and crease area. I really want everything to be very well blended, diffused. I really don't want any harsh lines in this look, except for the liner. I want this look to be just a tiny bit sparklier, so I'm going to take my Stoned Vibes palette from Urban Decay. This is really nice for glitters. I think they're actually eyeshadows, but they have these little specks of glitter in them. They act like eyeshadow though, they don't act like pressed glitters. Those are pretty hard to work with, but these are just eyeshadow texture. So I'm going to take this gold shade here. I'm just going to use my finger. They're just basically sparkly eyeshadows. And I'm just... Oh, I mean, look at that. This is gorgeous. I might abuse this palette this month. I don't know if my camera catches that. And they have so many reflexes. This one has like green, whitish, maybe some little pink reflexes. Absolutely stunning. I'm gonna take this shade here, this dark brown, and I'm going to do a little liner with it. I feel like this is the easiest eyeliner method. When you have an eyeshadow shield like this, you're just applying shadow on top, and just so simple. So I'm just going to tap that. I'm keeping my eyes open so I can go over my eye folds, and I don't know why some new folds appeared overnight. I don't know if I just got older in a daytime. I'm using this brush to do like the majority of the liner, but I'm going to be using an angled brush like this because I don't want it to be very faded. So you can see here it's pretty precise, and with a brush like this it would look very faded if I did the entire liner with it. I'm using this angled brush and just doing a straight line there, and you can use black if you like. I feel like this gives some more kind of a softer look. It's not really a soft look, but you get the idea. Hopefully. Okay, now I can remove these. You can see the glue is pretty strong even after taking some away. And we're left with a very sharp, simple wing liner. Today I'm actually going out, so I really want my makeup to be very long lasting. So the next step is concealer, and I'll be using like the best. This is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. It's the best one I've tried so far. I have not tried the Tarte Shape Tape because it's not available in Romania, unfortunately. But this one is like, it is so good. And I will just mix the shade Shortbread and Swan. I'm doing like a half and half mixture here. I'll place it down like that with my finger. Maybe highlight the center of my face just a little bit. And then I'm going to blend it with my sponge. Bouncing it in. So this has high coverage, it lasts very well, it's not drying under the eyes, I really love it. And here I have my RCMA No Color Powder. I will use this to set my entire base actually, not just a concealer. I'm going to take some powder on my brush. You want the area to be really smooth when you set it. I'm doing like a tiny bit of baking with this brush. Now I will take a fluffier brush to set the rest of my face, coating my brush into the powder and then tapping everywhere to set. I saw this nose contour hack on TikTok and I really loved it. Yeah, so I'm going to show you a TikTok. nose contour hack. You just want to use a brush, and I think this one is a little bit too thick maybe. And you're going to want the Cool Toned contour powder. I have this one from the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. And you're just going to coat your brush into that contour powder and use a handle of a thin brush like this. Place it on your nose, right in the middle, and just contour basically. That's a hack. And I was surprised to see that it works on my nose shape, which is... my nose shape is pretty complicated. Let me just blend these a little bit. I'll take some more of that contour powder and contour underneath my nose to make it look a little bit more lifted. And just do a little line here that's going to create the illusion of a pointier nose, which I don't have, but I wish I had. So this is not going to look as weird when I will finish contouring my face. So I'm going to pick up some more of that contour powder and just stamp it on under my cheekbone. And I will also contour right here where my eyeshadow ends. I'm going to continue basically with a line towards my temple that's going to kind of lift my eye visually a little bit. And then I'm going to contour my forehead because it's pretty large. And then I'm going to contour underneath my jawline, just dusting it right here. I'll be using a pretty warm peachy blush, this one from Makeup Forever. Picking it up on my brush. This is a Sigma F10, yeah, an F10 brush. I'm just going to stamp it above the contour. Again, this placement is going to make the cheekbone a little bit more lifted. And I want to use a goldish highlighter. I'm going to pick up my Becca cpop here. I'm just going to apply that. I got this on sale because it's obviously Becca. Becca has closed, so they most of their products were on sale. So I'm sorry for Becca, but this is an amazing highlighter. For my nose, since I contoured, I'm going to use a smaller brush, something like this. I'm just going to apply a tiny bit of highlighter right here. This little point here is going to create the illusion of an even smaller point of the nose, but you gotta make sure that you just blend it a little bit. And then I will use the same highlighting powder to highlight my brow bone right here and my inner corner. Now let's go back to the eyes. What I want to do, I'm not going to do a whole lot of things on my lower lash line, but what I want to do is continue this liner in my outer corner right here. This is the brush that I use for the liner. I don't have any additional product on it. Basically, I just wanted to connect this with the liner. Just going to diffuse that a little bit. And I'm going to use the same shadow, the dark one, to do a tiny bit of an inner corner wing, just the tiniest bit. And I'm going to place it underneath, like on my lower lash line basically, because that's going to create a nice tilt to the eye. See how that completely changed my eye shape? And another thing, if you mess it up and apply a little bit too much on this under part of the eye, you can take your highlighting brush and just apply a tiny amount of highlighter there. It's going to erase that mistake. Especially since it's eyeshadow, it's pretty easy to fix it. I'm trying to hit my lash curl. I don't know if I'm going to be applying lashes today. We're going to see how my lashes will choose to act today. First I'm going to curl them. And I will be applying my Size Up mascara by Sephora Collection. I'm starting from the base and just doing left and right motions to coat every lash. Okay, that is coat number one. I'm just going to dip my brush back and pick up a second coat. I love that this makes my lashes thicker. because I have pretty fine lashes and this helps a lot with that. It's not really suitable for those natural days though. It's pretty heavy. And I will be using it on my lower lashes as well. I'm going to show you a very affordable option for a red lip. Whatever, but first we're going to line the lips. I'm going to use this Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade 714 Full Red. Now for the affordable red lipstick I was talking about, I have here the Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit in the shade Missy and Fierce. This is amazing and it's so affordable. You know, Wet n Wild, very good prices and very good quality as well for most of their products. I mean, I really love the brand. This, like Wet n Wild, Essence, Catrice, they do amazing products. This is the applicator, it's like a hug to the lips. And see how intense and beautiful that is. This is that kind of a more warm toned, like leans more purple kind of a red. I don't think I will be applying lashes today. I feel like this is enough. Like the amount of mascara I used is enough for my lashes for today. I forgot the setting spray. Okay, I'm back with the setting spray. I'm going to be using my Urban Decay All Nighter. Getting my hair out of the way. Okay, that's all now. I really hope this video was useful. I tried to include as many tips as I could. If it was helpful, don't forget to drop a like down below. And thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. I need the watch time. I'm going to head out. We're going to the movies and yeah, it's going to be amazing. So I hope you're having an amazing day as well. Bye.